So do you want to start a hotspot business? You've come to the right place. My name is Brian and I have a hotspot business. It's called Signet Communications. I run a hotspot business called Signet Communications, and I've been doing it for about a year, almost a year, I think 8 months now. And I have a thing or two to share, especially if you want to start. But today I'm going to discuss about the software that I use to manage the business, distribute vouchers. I use vouchers. We'll talk about that in a later episode. Distributing vouchers, managing income, especially the income part. That is what we'll look at. Now, the program is called Mikhmon. Let me just open it here a bit for you and you see. So to use Mikhmon, you need to have a server. You can see that the server is already on actually. Punch in the port and then you click. It start server, and then you click. This green thing comes from the. Let me do it for you. You stop the server. Yeah. You have the X, then start server. This port 80 must be there, or whichever port is given for you at the time. It's different, it doesn't have to be 80, but mine is port 80. This is the IP address of the server. That software is a software server for this Mikhmon. So when you open, it opens a browser, that the default browser that you have. So right here, this is Mikhmon. Let's open the session. You click here, open. The hotspot name is Signet, like I told you, and then this is a session. This thing is called the session, what we're entering into. Just an overview. This is a general overview of the software. Right here on my left, there's this menu. You have your dashboard, which is this one that we are looking at. There's quick printing in case you want to print vouchers. You use that. You can print in QR code. You can print in codes. Now these are printing queues lists. If you've been printing, like generating vouchers, you hit the print button but you did not actually print, you come here. These are vouchers. Vouchers, let's say vouchers. Now these are the vouchers that we have in the system. You can see all of them are 855. Then you break out into each type of profile. A profile is a category of users that you want to put in one space so that they are easy to monitor. For example, on this one, I have profiles based on time. Then I have a profile based on now this one, I provide a school with a service. They have an internet digital access service to internet. I provide equipment, I provide anything, and then this profile I give to the teachers. So the teachers have their vouchers that they input. The others are arranged mainly according to time. There's this one for 3 hours, 24 hours, weekly. There are promo also. Then there's family, like my family to use. There's 6 hours. There's one for 6 hours. And then this is 4 hours. And then this one here is for my other points. I have agency points where I have someone that sells these vouchers on my behalf and earns an income. So these two are for that point. You can see there are 62 items and 78 items. Now this 0.104 is for I numbered them. You can number them the way you want, but in my case the first number denotes the agent point, the first point, and then the other one is number of hours. So this is 1 for 24 hours. So these are vouchers of 24 hours but at the first agent point. Then 03 is for 3 hours at the first agent point. So if I get different agent points, I'll then use that code to name them. If it's the second one, it will become 224, and then if it's the second one for 3 hours, it's 203, something like that. You can name it the way you want, but as long as you're able to know exactly why you named it, and also find it in terms of management. Now when you look at the log, the hotspot log will show you the history of who has logged on to your access points. Also the system things. We're not going to go in here. The one which I really wanted to show you is traffic monitor. Just shows what people are doing in the system, who is using, if the bandwidth, if you're using a lot, or if someone is using a lot, you check. But the one which I'm most interested in is reports. It's the money bit. Reports, very sweet. So taking that one, it doesn't do this normally. Let's try to remove these things which are, I know why. I know why. So it was already logged in, and this is where we are going. You can see this is the report. Yeah, this is where it was already logged in. So by going, if it's already logged in, creates a problem. Now this is selling report by February 2026. So let me show you the one of 2025 when I began. That was around April. Let's see, April, right? If I filter that, look here at this part, at the earnings. As it processes the data, you look at the earnings. That is 463,500 shillings. That is what has been generated as at 20. Today's as at 20. Let's see the date. Let me go down. You may not see it, I hope. As at today 22nd. Sorry about that. As at today 22nd, we are seeing revenue of 22nd. There is revenue of 436,500. Now these are revenues that have come in through the day, through the month. You can see there is first year. At these times, it has gone. It has gone. It has changed over to, let's see, this is April when I first began. You see what I made. This is 536,000 for the first month. And you see what I sold. One voucher of a month. It was actually because of two vouchers. This one, another one here. That is 50,000. That 25 plus 25. Then those other loose, small other amounts come to 56,000. Actually, it was not even really a sale. I was testing. So the actual money I earned that time was 6,000 shillings. This is when I began. But you check now. Let me change to, let's see. This is 2025. Yeah? Let's go to December and we check. December. What happened? There was a change. You shall look at some data analytics, but this is so by December I started earning within the range of 500,000. You can see this. Actually, after this month, after December, I started earning 500,000 in about that range, 2025. But November, I think November was my best month ever. Let's see. Well, this thing is slow. It used to be fast. 550,000 ever. This is best earning ever. 550,000 in sales. That was 517, I think. This was my best. Now let's look at 2026. We'll look at the trend in the Excel sheet later, and you will see exactly how it moves. And there were certain specific things that propelled these earnings. This one, for example, was brought about when I got my first agent, and I put the agent on board and was selling for me. So the agent increased sales. Well, I did it because we had a problem with vouchers. People would come and it was really hectic selling those vouchers. So I gave it to somebody to be selling for me at a further point, and I would be able to get money. But I have to get more sales, but also pay a commission, pay the agent commission. You can see 500. Hey, this one is even better. Check, John. That one was 550. This is 557,000. So those are 2 months for 550. I'm also anticipating that for Feb it should be the same, around the same. Just to give you an example, just to give you a glimpse in this business. I invested in 8, let's see, 1 2 3 4, about 6. I think there are about 6. Wait, there's one here, there's another down, there's 3, 1 2 3, then there's 4, then 5, then 6. Yeah, 1 2 3 6. I have 6 points, 6 access points that generates all of this. Some work more than others because more people stay there. This 437 as of this month. This is a very important indicator right here of whether you're making business or not. You won't find it on the router software. You'll get it here on Mikhmon, and that's why Mikhmon is a very important piece of software. So let's go on and look at the earnings, how I've been earning, and you'll see the trend of when I started until right now. Then I'll give you some pieces of some highlights of what happened, the story behind those figures, from when I earned from 56,000 to for this 437. I hope to reach 600. So let's meet on the other video and then we'll go through that. Goodbye. No goodbye. So let's go on to the other video and I show you the interview.